everyone, myself Ami Mehta, and here we discuss how we can use this built-in function in our C program. So basically these four are the function: string concatenation, string compare, string copy, and string length. So these four are used for concatenates two string, compare two strings, copies one string over another, and finds the length of a string. So how we can implement this four function in C program? Let us discuss it. Okay. Then we declare our main function, and now we define string. Okay. So now first we implement the concatenation function. Okay. So we concatenate two string. Now first we define that string char str1 which says string is equal to hello, and our second string we define its size 20, and here we write computer engineer. Okay. So now what we want to concatenate these two string. So we concatenate these two string into the another one. Okay. So for that what we do, we can say that we concatenate this both string. Okay. And that in first one. So we have to increment the size of this first string. So we increment the size of this first string, and we now we concatenate this two string. So for that there is a built-in function which is strcat. Okay, and now we write str1 comma str2. Okay, this both string will concatenate, and now we print the output. After concatenation of string, what is the output? Okay, so here percentage s slash n and comma str1. So this is how our actual strcat function will work. So let us compile our program. Okay, so for all this built-in function we have to add one more header library, because we directly using all these functions. So for that we have to use string.h library. Okay, now we compile. Okay, so there is printing mistake. Okay, now we compile and run our program. So after concatenation of string hello computer engineer. So this is how concatenation function will work. Concatenate one string into the another one. So the data of string 2 str2 computer engineer will concatenate or joint with the string 1. Okay, so this whole string become hello computer engineer. Now the second function is we are generally comparing both strings. So suppose now we want to compare this str1 and str2. So what we do, So here we simply changes in this program so that our including header files and all those stuff will reduce. Okay, so here we just using our built-in function strcmp. Basically it returns some value, so we store that value in particular integer variable, and here we write str1 and str2. Okay, so what it returns 0 if it is same, and otherwise it returns the difference between the these two characters ASCII value. So we print or we write if statement here, if n is equal to 0. Okay, then what we do, we print that both strings are equal. Otherwise we print that both strings are different. Okay, so now we compile. Okay, so here we forgot. Okay, now we compile our program and run our program. So we have not clear SCR given, so it not clear the output of previous program. So the previous output is already also given that after concatenation of string, and also there is a display of current program that both strings are different. Now we change the value. Suppose here we are changing the value he hello. Okay, so now this both string, and now we run our program. So the third output of the now current program that both strings are equal. So if we given here that CLR SCR, then the previous output will remove, and we can clearly identify that both strings are equal. So this is how we can compare two strings. Now the third function is the copy. So copy one string into another. Okay, suppose we are copying string 1 into string 3. Okay, so here again we are changing. Okay, we are changing this program for our next function, which is copy. So we are basically copy our string 1 into another string 3. So we define that string. Okay, and now what we do here, we provide copy operation. So strcpy, what we do, we copy string 1 into string 3. So that string 3 is always before the string 1. Okay, so now it copy the string 1 into string 3, and now we printing this, and we remove this part, because we don't need it. Okay, so we are removing this part, and here we write just printf of string 1, sorry, string 3. After copy operation. Okay, so what we print, we display our string 3. So here slash n, and first we have to write percentage s, okay, for the copy operation. So here we write percentage s slash n and our string 3. So now we compile. Okay, we are not here using string 2 basically, so this is given as a warning, but it is okay, we can run our program. So after copy operation, string 3 store also the value hello, and also in string 1 there is a hello, and also in string 3 there is a hello. Okay, and then now last one function of the built-in string function is string length. So how we can calculate the length of the string. So suppose we calculate the length of the string 1 and string 2. So basically we remove unnecessary part and also changing in this program also. So here we take one variable length 1, which is equal to strlen of particular string 1. Okay, and we took another variable length 2, and in that we store the length of this string 2. Now we printing the length of this 2 string. Here we provide the name of the string, for that we are given percentage s. So length of string is, so what it is, so we are providing here percentage d, just because it is integer, slash n, comma, then after str1, comma, length 1. Okay, so this is how we can providing length of the string. Same for the second one, length of string is again percentage d slash n, comma, str2, comma, length 2. Okay, now we compile and run our program. So length of string hello is 5 and length of string computer engineer is 17, and after copy operation is the output of the previous program, which is copy operation. So these all are the built-in function you can directly use, given by string library, which is we already included string.h. Okay, so we have, if we want to use this function, we have to compulsory include this library string.h. Thank you.